We're seeing a new trend in software development where English is becoming the new programming language. We can now prompt these large language models, these AI systems like ChatGPT, in plain English, in natural language, and we can describe the software we want written, the codes that we need to do a particular task, to create a particular application. And so now we could think of English as being a new programming language, right up there with Python or C++. It's been suggested that lawyers are going to be very good programmers because they're very good with words. Goldman Sachs just had a press release saying that they're not interested in computer science majors, but they want philosophy majors. Students that have been trained in how to use language to think clearly and unconventionally. But we could flip this around. Maybe we can think about how English has been a programming language all along. This natural language programming, as it's called. It was the dream in the 1950s that we could just talk to computers and get them to do what we want. It's in every major science fiction story. But maybe it's not a coincidence that this natural language programming, NLP as it's called, has a cousin also called NLP that's known as neuro-linguistic programming. Essentially how you can wordsmith a sort of mind control. These are not the droids you're looking for type thing. That by carefully crafting ordinary language, we can get human beings to do things they're not aware of, or even things against their will. So maybe programming is much older than we imagine. Maybe we're only just rediscovering how to program computers or our mind in terms of ordinary language. Maybe music is a programming language. It's only just recently that we've developed machines that can competently input and output English. But a very long time ago, we had machines that could input and output music. Even in the Middle Ages and even in the Roman Empire, churches and temples had musical machines, giant organs and bells that would communicate to the townspeople that it was lunchtime, that it was time to pray, that someone had passed away, that there was an emergency. And we used music as this social communication, this sort of programming language for society. And these organs, with their piano rolls and their mechanization, seem rather sophisticated. Almost too sophisticated to just simply entertain the masses in between prayers. Maybe we need to consider that music is a type of programming language. In particular, a programming language for the mind. A good piano song can fill you with emotions. Maybe fill your eyes with tears in just a few chords. Music can make you move and dance, seemingly without your permission. It's almost automatic. No one really knows what music is. It seems as old as time, and yet it dominates social media. The sounds and the clips that live behind TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram, they almost drive the virality of the content. Sort of what music gets paired with. And so we have this thing on our planet that seemingly can control human emotion. Nobody really understands what it is. Those that are involved with it and good with it make a lot of money. It's very controlled. Those that create content know that the platforms don't really listen to what you say, but God forbid you use the wrong song in the background and you get shut down in minutes for a copyright violation. So music seems very tightly controlled and regulated, unlike anything else on the planet. I think we need to think about it more. Maybe it's more powerful than we can imagine. And maybe these church organs and Christmas songs and jingles that get stuck in our head and things that get billions of views on the platforms, we need to ask ourselves why. What is this doing to our mind? Let me know what you think about music. Let me know what you think about English. Are these programming languages? Do they control our unconscious? What's the future of these technologies?